Welcome to Cup of Tea. Pinkies out.
There we go. That's crazy. I kind of like that camera better, you know?
Oh no, now I can't make up his mind.
Can't make up his mind. I do like this one too. Thank you guys for watching. I'm your boy DeAnthony. I'm my boy Don. And my boy C-Jack over here. See, I got it right this time. No hesitation.
No hesitation. He's learning.
Yeah.
Might start paying you.
And we are Break Room Blitz. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for viewing our channel, our page. If anytime during this video we make you smile, go ahead and hit that like button. If we make you think, go ahead and comment. And if you just want to see us every day, go ahead and hit that subscription button with that notification. So we got our YouTube family. We got our Facebook family over here. We always try to go live with both. Yeah, that. And we're gonna talk about some movie news. We didn't do a movie review today because the movie didn't play. It got pulled from the theater we usually go to, and it was playing somewhere else that was a little far, and it was like at 5:40 or something like that. So kind of late. So we just skipped it, and we're gonna just do the movie talk or our cup of tea or whatever we're gonna call this segment.
Yeah. And down with cup of tea as long as afterwards you're like, welcome to cup of tea. Pinky out.
No. I think we discussed this last week.
We knocked that. Like,
it's gonna catch on.
We're never doing that.
It's gonna catch on.
So even though we talk about things that don't really matter in the world, because it's just movies, we do want to kind of give a shout out and our thoughts and our prayers to the Vegas tragedy. I'll have to say, we got like 59 people dead and over 400 people hurt. You know, so and then others that are, distraught. People who are, I guess what do you call it, postpartum. After something like that happens, you have that post-traumatic stress.
Absolutely.
So even to the thousands of people that have been, mentally and emotionally scarred, we want to give our thoughts and prayers, to them, because honestly, we do this, every week, and we might take it for granted, but we're definitely blessed to live in this country. Even though things like that happen, when it doesn't happen to you, you want to be even more grateful, because tomorrow's not promised, and really this movie stuff really doesn't matter. So we want to just give our respect to the family and prayers and thoughts to them for sure.
And when it comes down to it, the whole movie thing actually is enhanced just by us going together, because what matters most is us being together, being homies, friends. And a lot of people, lost their friend, their husband, their son. So it's really important to maintain these bonds.
Yeah. And then we also have another tragedy, Tom Petty. He also passed away, age 66. So hearts and thoughts and prayers out to his family as well.
Yeah. I also want to say, shout out to, all the things that are happening right now, besides, all these tragedies. We have a lot of, things that we can do ourselves, be there for one another. But, there's so much geological things happening with the weather, hurricanes hitting all these zones. So like earthquakes in Mexico and all these hurricanes in the East Coast. So just want to, give our thoughts and prayers out there. If, can donate what you can. I know I have, and it's just things that we can do ourselves, like just to support one another, and we don't necessarily have to agree, just like we do on our, movie reviews, but just to kind of be civil with one another and respect and be kind. It goes a long way.
Yeah, look at your local Red Cross. They're usually taking blood donations avidly, especially with everything that's going on now, especially in Vegas. So, reach out and take action, because it definitely helps out, and we're all here for each other when it comes down to it. So.
All right, guys. We got a viewer here. Who we got? You gotta say what's up. Can't just be looking, fly on the wall. You gotta get on the dance floor and dance with everybody else.
Thanks for joining. We got some movie news for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it started off. So we have the box office, top 5 at the box office right now, leading with Kingsman, The Golden Circle. They're at 16 million. Number 2 at the box office is It, still killing it at 16 million as well. Just
Michael.
a little shy of it.
What's up, Mike?
Revelo. What up?
Thanks for watching, brother.
Number 3, we have American Made with Tom Cruise. That raked in another 16.7 million at the box office. We've got Lego Ninjago. I know we didn't enjoy it that much, but it managed to squeeze its way in the top 5 at number 4.
It'll be good next week.
So squeezing out all the money you can get out of us.
Exactly.
We're Lego. Just come.
And then finally we got Flatliners at $6.5 million, number 5 at the box office. And
they also squeezing them. They tricking everybody.
They bamboozled. They
It's got like a 3%.
I wonder what the budget was. I wonder if they even laid flat on that.
Yeah, so I mean,
I hope not. I hope they made some money. Cause,
looking at this list, I see 2 out of the 3 movies that are worth watching. So I would recommend going to see It and American Made if you haven't seen that.
Yeah, if you haven't seen It, go ahead and watch American Made. I would skip the Kingsman, but we've heard some mixed views.
Yeah.
So if you're just curious, and you've already seen It and American Made, go ahead.
Kingsman number 3. So we got 3 different options there.
I wasn't gonna watch it because these boys were saying it's crap, and then so I'm like, but then I'm hearing from a couple friends that it's not bad, so I'm gonna have to watch it and have my own opinion on it.
It's not bad, it's not good, so have
you
it
get
up
that
to-
movie pass, you could be getting it for free.
That's right.
Or I can just find it on my computer because it accidentally,
It's a movie.
Arr.
You can't beat a movie experience.
You're right.
All right, so that's our top 5 for the weekend. You guys decide what you want to do. I would definitely say don't go see Flatliners. But if you just have to, you just feel compelled to check it out, do your thing. Let us know what you thought.
I know you did.
So first thing on the list, we got Jared Leto starring as Hugh Hefner in the biopic.
That came quick.
I know, right? I'm like, what is happening? Too soon,
Right?
guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Too soon.
Maybe it was going to be a documentary, and they're like, oh, well, I guess,
Now, apparently, the producer who had the rights passed away, so it was already up for grabs anyway. So this new one got it, and so what he said was, Jared is an old friend. When he heard I got the rights to Hef's story, he told me I want to play him. I want to understand him, and I really believe Jared can do it. He's one of the great actors of today.
I'm just gonna jump in on this real quick. I'll shut up after this, but I'm really getting irritated by the insensitivity of media. I'm sorry, but he just passed. Let it sit for a while. We don't need a biopic right now at all. Plus, there's already some out there. On top of that, there was a fight over social media. Who announced Tom Petty's death? Once it was announced, it was midday. He didn't die till later on that night. I'm sorry, but that's bullcrap. You need to just get out. And these are sensitive things when it comes to human beings. You guys,
I have to agree with you on that because
it pisses me off.
It's the one trend that we see in media right now is that it's just who's first, and they win, and it's not as far as reporting goes. I mean, it's just random news, and it's just make sure you got your facts right and then report it,
And we don't even know the details sometimes. I mean, when it comes down to it,
it's just lazy.
They're past. I mean, you have to realize these are human beings, and they might want to just keep it to themselves. They don't want it blared all over it. Yes, we all love Tom Petty. We're gonna love him regardless, but we don't need to know.
But let's say they don't make it for another 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that Jared can even pull it off?
I don't care.
Should he be the one to?
I think that Jared, he's a very talented individual. Musically, as an actor, I think he's proven himself as well. And I think that as far as him portraying Hugh Hefner, I've seen some younger pics of Hugh Hefner, strapping young, old school 50s looking dude. And I think that, Jared Leto, he could play the part. Yeah, definitely.
I think it's not serious enough.
I probably wouldn't even remotely watch it, even if it came out. I just wouldn't care.
I mean, I just...
Is that because you don't care about Hefner or
no,
you don't care about Jared?
Hefner's a cool dude, Jared's a cool dude, but it's just not a movie that's going to be appealing to me. I've already seen, the build of Playboy as it's gone up. I've seen the documentaries. I don't need to see another movie about him. I really don't. I can care less for it.
I think for me, I think that, I've never really been interested in, Hugh Hefner or whatnot. As a business person, I can respect what he's done. I think that, doing what he did with the, Playboy magazine and everything back in the day, that's very controversial. It's kind of what Elvis did with rock and roll back in the day, and having everyone say that that's the devil's music, and I can see how much slack that Hugh Hefner would have gotten as well with all this pictures or whatever. I would see it, just out of respect for the person that he was and how he kind of shaped people's thinking.
I don't know if I'm gonna see it. I mean, I really don't know if I'm gonna see it at all. I can't say yay or nay. I don't know if he can do it though, but I don't really know a lot about Jared Leto except for Joker. And
yeah, I want to see what his range is.
I mean, I don't know what else he can do, so I don't know. But that's where the direction they're going in right now. He said he wanted it. The guy gave it to him. I'm like, wow, we can't audition a little bit? What if someone else is out there that wants to do it? I don't know. I just feel like we need to really cast these people correctly. We can't just keep like randomly casting people because I like him or we worked together before.
Right.
But that's just, to me, it's laziness. So I don't know. Next thing we got on the list is a new Men in Black.
Wow, is this part 4?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's
No, they're gonna reboot the series, and this is a prequel to the original.
I mean...
Oh wait, I think they already did that.
Yeah, they did that internally.
I mean, I can't really say because I don't think they know if they're gonna be L and J.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They were talking about how they wanted to do a what's that 21 movie? 21 Jump Street, mashup.
Yeah, really?
Where they were gonna be, I guess.
God, that's horrible.
J and
K.
Yeah. I don't know but that's not what this is. There's no Tommy Lee and there's no Will Smith, so I'm not really sure why we want to do this. I think that it's not time yet.
Wow.
But I mean, Hollywood just wants to keep throwing things down our throat.
I don't think it's ever gonna be.
I think I'm sick of having these reboot movies and them not telling us original news stories. There's so many new stories that we haven't heard of that can become movies. This is so lame of them just to kind of like continuously put out the same stuff, and we know how well Independence Day did without having Will Smith as one of the main people in there.
The storyline was shot.
And we're kind of doing the same thing again.
It's like you realize that there's a franchise, and you're like, oh hey, let's milk it for everything you got.
It's coming May 19th. So whether you like it or not, May 19th, it's gonna be in theaters.
Not, here it comes.
Right. So let's move on to the next thing. We got Bumblebee spinoff. Transformers. Bumblebee spinoff.
No.
It said it's gonna be directed by the guy from Kubo. Kubo and the Two Strings. So if you did like that, you might be a little more interested. It's gonna have a kind of an Iron Giant type of theme, is what they said. Iron Giant was cool. It's not that great. It's not a classic for me.
It is to me.
It is to me.
I'm not like, oh my god.
It's a big deal.
When's the last time you guys seen it?
Probably 2 weeks ago. Actually.
I probably watch it like at least once every year.
Stop lying.
At least once every year.
I watched it because I saw that they were selling the Bolt on ThinkGeek, and I was like, I want the Bolt, and I'm like, I have to watch the movie. It lights up. That's it.
I could get it to move.
But yeah, that's right. But yeah, no, and I'm sorry, but I don't care if it's gonna be like Iron Giant. If I want to see a live action Iron Giant, then I'll see a live action Iron Giant. I don't want to see Bumblebee.
We're gonna see that.
Like Iron Giant. I need that.
Where are you gonna see that?
I don't know. They'll probably make it later on because they seem they can't come up with original thought processes anymore.
Oh man, no kidding.
May or may not have Optimus Prime.
No.
They are not sure yet, but the guy who plays the voice is going to be in it. He could be doing something different.
Narrating.
But I feel like, well, why?
If you let me tell you a story of my friend Bumblebee.
Oh, Garth.
I don't know. I mean, Bumblebee seems to be the most popular, and it's not going to be Michael Bay, so maybe there won't be all these stupid explosions for no reason.
I'll wait for the
I can
trailer.
appreciate that. I mean, if Michael Bay is off of it, I kind of I don't have much hope.
That intrigued me a little bit. You got Kubo, director, and you got no Michael Bay.
You got me saying like Iron Giant. You got me saying Kubo.
I'll probably watch it just to spite Michael Bay, and then just talk it up over all of his Transformers movies, just to kick him in the nuts square off that point.
I mean, hopefully, to me, I'm hoping that it's better than Iron Giant. I've seen it a couple times. It's not like it's not a classic for me.
Classic.
And then we're doing Bumblebee. Also can't talk. I don't know. We've seen it before. So hopefully it's better than that.
Well, in this last one he could. So I don't know.
For no reason.
Transformers is in a downward spiral for me. It's done.
So
Not even a guilty pleasure anymore.
No.
on a high note, anyway, we got Blade Runner coming up this Friday, and it has a lot of social media buzz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just be honest, I watched it this week.
Original?
The original one.
I called it.
And I just don't like it that much. I don't see why people like it. Maybe that's blasphemous. I want to like it. But
was
You just don't
offended.
get it.
because I've heard about this for years.
Yeah.
Don't watch the theatrical. Watch the director. Don't watch the director. Watch the extended edition. I'm like, well, I'm gonna just watch what they put out,
Yeah.
which was a theatrical,
Right.
and see how I like it. I didn't.
Yeah.
So, but
I'm right there with you. I mean, I didn't care for it. I mean, I can see what they were doing. I understand the story, but I think like the overall execution for me was just like not all there. I like the storyline for it to be there, but I really hope that this new one does something a little bit different.
well, the critics have conceded that the director has made a good sequel.
Okay,
So, I mean,
maybe he brought it alive.
internet doesn't lie, okay, guys? So,
No, Wikipedia is all truth.
it must be true.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that it is. I'm hoping that it's more modern. I'm hoping that it's something that is relatable.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. I wasn't able to really relate to the characters
Absolutely.
in that movie. So I'm hoping I can relate. Ryan Gosling seems to be on a good path here. Last thing I saw him in was pretty good. I didn't see La La Land, but
You gotta watch
It
it.
was
You gotta
good.
watch
It
it.
was a good movie. The
You gotta get
ending,
those musicals.
the ending was one of those things you love and hate at the same time. I hated it so much.
I don't know, man. As soon as they started singing and dancing on the freeway, I was done.
That was
Dun,
awesome.
dun, 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 dun. You don't do that.
I was done.
Must be nice driving a motorcycle.
Not caught in the LA traffic. Oh, you guys suck.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that it is true because we're going to see this Friday. So check out our review on that.
Friday.
This Friday,
Blade Runner.
7:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Watch the original. Get ready for that.
Okay.
Any thoughts on that? You guys?
I'm looking forward to it.
That's good,
Looking
man.
forward
Yeah,
to it.
Showtime.
Well, M. Night Shyamalan's Glass has started production.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is the sequel to Split, and I guess a sequel to Split.
Add-on story.
Mhm.
Let's not say it's equal. Like it's like not Split 2, like Split 4 ways. You know.
There's confirmation that that character will be in there.
The next movie in the
Oh,
world.
nice.
Anyway.
I appreciate that.
Um,
So it's a new movie world for M. Night.
Yeah, I guess
It's
the movie
constructed-
universe.
I guess what is it like 15 years in the making?
Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing. I was worried. I'm all gonna have to wait another 15 years to get another movie now. Like, because
Yeah.
Bruce Willis is gonna be like a really old name at a time.
Oh,
I
he's
feel-
had such bad, I guess, record.
Yeah.
Recently,
Recently?
so he's
Yeah.
like, nope. Let's just get on it.
Right.
I got a good idea here. Everyone's got
Jump
the
quick.
buzz, so
Really itching for that next paycheck.
right.
You know what? This to me is like M. Night Shyamalan return to cinema because, after doing so many, he was on a downward spiral himself with, he did After Earth and he did, Last Airbender, and it was just catastrophe after the next. And I just, he's just one of those names that you see pop up that you just don't go to the movies because he's part of.
Right. Exactly.
So with Split, I'm a firm believer. You got me believing back into you, man. So
Yeah, you lost me.
I'll
at
pull
Village.
through. Yeah.
And another blasphemous thing I gotta say is, I didn't really like Unbreakable.
Get out of here.
It was just
We're done.
okay.
We're done.
It was just okay.
I was with you with Blade Runner, but now.
But I did like Split a lot, and the way it tied in, I thought it was brilliant.
Okay.
He's like, remember this movie I made you guys liked a long time ago? So I did appreciate that. So I'm hoping that he does well with this Glass. I don't really like Samuel Jackson that much. He is old as hell, and he doesn't need to be a super villain at all to me.
Maybe
Some
they'll
might
kill
call that
him.
3 strikes, bro.
Would you like that?
Blade Runner, friggin' Unbreakable, and Samuel. That's 3 strikes, bro.
I don't know. I'm just not. I'm not a believer. He's okay to me.
Believe it or not.
So that's happening January 2019.
All right.
So that's coming.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to 2019 more than 18. Like
We got. Well, we're starting.
Yeah.
We're gonna be starting out 2019 with a bang with the whole Infinity War, Black Panther.
Yeah.
We got a line up there going.
That's
but
true.
okay,
That's
that's 2 movies in the whole year.
You're not looking forward to the Han Solo movie?
No. There was some news about that shit too, but I just passed it up.
Skip.
Never mind. I don't even want to know because there's too much BS going in that Han Solo movie, and I just don't think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be another one of those Rogue One type of movies where
you don't want to see baby Chewbacca.
Oh my gosh, baby Chewbacca. I'm not gonna see that. We already saw the young Han.
Yeah.
Han was young in Part 4.
Yeah.
We were doing 15-year-old Han. I don't get it. I just don't need it.
They're all pod racing.
Yeah. Right. So, but whatever. You know, they felt it was needed.
Oh, who's
Disney
this?
Is
Baby Chewie.
Baby Chewie. Oh, what's up?
Baby Chewie.
Is that Jennifer? I don't know. I couldn't see it.
Oh,
But,
Babe Baka.
What up,
Babe
girl?
Baka.
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Jessica Jones season 2 confirmed.
You know what?
I'm good on that. I don't need that actually.
I'm just curious to see what the next villain's gonna be, really, because she kind of like got rid of her like worst enemy in the series, and you know what? I'm more hyped for. I'm gonna stay on the hype of Punisher right now because I am so amped up and ready for Punisher. Like after this whole Iron Fist Defenders just like bomb was terrible. I mean, just did terrible for Netflix. It really killed them. But after seeing Punisher, I'm like, let me focus on that. Jessica Jones, I really don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, like, I was halfway there. She was cool, but I mean,
Baby Chew, garbage.
garbage.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So garbage. I just think that Jessica Jones was just like, like let's just throw it out there and see how people react to it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that great, and they should really just skip over it. I kind of liked her in Defenders though.
You know what? That's the weird. A lot
To
of
have
people
her
are
own
saying
show, I don't think she can do it.
I actually follow Jessica Jones. I liked it a lot. It brought a different element to it. I'm not going to knock it. I'm going to enjoy season 2 and be here to rebuttal both these boys.
that. All right. I'm going to go in with an open mind, but, you know, you done hurt me once.
I'm going to hear you guys the next day.
I'm
be
not
like,
even gonna.
this is the exact word verbiage that's going to come out of Derek's mouth. I watched the first episode and I couldn't get past it.
It's always that first episode, though, man. I don't know why.
You get 2
they do
episodes
this.
of me.
Oh, man.
Because I know Netflix has a very bad track record, or at least the companies that they license to, a bad track record with putting together a well done first episode.
Right.
I think what I want to say is you guys need to slow down because I feel like you guys did really good in the beginning. Like in the beginning, everything was slowly coming out. It was coming out in bulk, but it still wasn't coming out as fast as it's coming out now. And then all of a sudden, it's just like quick.
Yeah.
It's just like slow back down and go back to that quality.
You know,
We already got the script.
and that's what I'm thinking. It's just like they got so many things in place, and I have a feeling like I'm really wondering with this Disney streaming thing coming out if they're gonna acquire back everything. And
So Disney said they're not going to take it off.
They can't,
okay.
They can't actually. So
So
they
they're
got a
gonna still
contract.
because they want their streaming service to be for like teenagers and little kids. So
Oh,
if you
thank
put stuff
goodness.
like Daredevil and Punisher on there, it's gonna be a little bit too much for them, and they don't want that kind of
Rated R.
There's another reason why, but the Marvel, who was originally owned by before it was purchased from by Disney, that guy still has a portion of the company that he manages. So they gave him the Netflix part. He's already declared that I forgot his name. Sorry, I can't touch that. But he's already declared that his universe will never be part of Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe. Period.
Thank goodness.
So that's why it's going to stay separate on Netflix and never go over to the Disney side. Period. It's not going to happen.
Don't do it.
Because there was a lot of rumor mill that Daredevil's going to appear in Infinity War. We're going to get all that, but we're not getting that at all. And this guy's keeping it 100% separate. So
I think it shouldn't.
I'm
They
cool with
shouldn't
that.
be in.
I'm fine with that too.
I'm perfectly cool with that.
Yeah, I think that to everyone, like CBS wants their own streaming service. We can't watch the new Star Trek unless you get the streaming service.
Right.
I got Cody, so I watched it.
You got Pirate Bay. Oh, oops.
Not promoting that.
What we got here?
So
Disney is having their own type of Netflix.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna do their, or they want to do their own streaming service. We don't know if that means they're gonna open up the vault to where you can see all their properties at any time. We don't know what they're actually gonna give us.
That'll probably be the fishing hook. They'll be like, you can see all of it.
Yeah.
I already got it though.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, oh really?
Or at least what would be cool is if like you're one of those hardcore Disney people that has the annual pass, that gets included. You know, it's like here's a streaming service and here's some content from Disney or
I get an annual pass. I'll get it.
I don't know. They would have to have everything on there that I from my childhood, and if they don't, I don't give a shit.
Everything.
Like I want gummy bears on there. I want Winnie the
man.
Pooh on there. I want Doug on there.
Gummy bear.
Like it needs to have everything. And if it doesn't, what are we doing there?
Not at all.
Do you think other genres will follow suit? I hope not. I think that having everyone pay for all these little bitty subscription services is just more like cable.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend $120.
It's like, oh, you like HBO? Well, here's a streaming service for that. Oh, you like Showtime? Here's that. Oh, you like this, and then you end up paying like $100 worth of channels.
CBS and Netflix.
Let's see.
And Hulu.
I agree. Put everything on there. Put everything on where? Specify.
Yeah, I think that just having everything centralized is what people want. They want that convenience.
Right.
You know, I don't want to have to plug in a whole bunch of different things to play something. I just want to be able to look at one TV, I have one controller, and that's all I need.
Yeah.
Having all these different things. Like, even Hulu is kind of hard to kind of follow.
Disney streaming service, yeah.
Especially the new Hulu interface. I'm
here.
it.
Yeah, exactly. That new Hulu interface sucks.
It kills me. Kills me.
But anyway, let's move on to the
digress.
next thing.
All right, bring it in. All right.
Last thing we have here, guys, is kind of weird, but I'm like, could it be cool? I'm not sure, but a live action Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hollywood.
I don't know, because we got the same director as Deadpool.
Deadpool, okay.
Or producer as Deadpool.
Okay.
Which is intriguing.
It's very intriguing.
But I'm like, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's gonna be. I kind of see it two ways. Either it's gonna be all live action, and we're gonna have like some little bitty hedgehog that talks and runs around like Speedy Gonzalez.
No.
And that's garbage. Or it could be like half and half, kind of like the Chipmunks.
Chipmunks. That's the first thing that comes to mind is the whole Chipmunks and Smurfs thing that they got going on. But
I don't want it.
Replaced with Sonic the Hedgehog, and then you got Robotnik making all the bad guys, and you know what? Here's the one thing I have to say.
As long as Danny DeVito's Robotnik, I might go watch it.
Actually, I would. I'll definitely. There might be hope for it.
Oh, I don't know about that. Like Tasmanian Devil cartoon.
Oh,
like,
no.
I guess, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, here's the one thing that I have to say. So we've got, out of all the video game movies, which one was good? That's right, none of them. So.
hey. What's it called?
Assassin's Creed?
Not Assassin's Creed. That was garbage.
Mortal Kombat?
The
Mario Bros.
The one with all the orcs and stuff. What's the
Warcraft.
Warcraft. I liked Warcraft.
All right, you got one.
I thought it was good.
You get one.
It gets a lot of flack though, so maybe not. Maybe I did.
I give it a lot of flack for sure. So if you want to call that good, that doesn't make it too hopeful. But hey, if you want to see Sonic the Hedgehog and Little
Chipmunks,
Chipmunks,
hard because there's not an actual backstory as far as like a movie is concerned.
Right.
I mean, it's a platform video game. They're jumping around, collecting rings, beating the villains at the end of the level.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do we really care? Have any of you guys watched the cartoon of Sonic the Hedgehog?
I watched the cartoon. I loved the cartoon.
Did you know that Urkel was his voiceover?
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I like the animated series. The animated series is cool because that's when I actually got backstory on Tails. Like, I found her name was actually Miles, and I was just like, what's going on here?
Whoa. Tails is a boy.
Huh?
Tails is a boy.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
You said her and then Miles, and I was like...
Well, because it sounded like a... She always sounded like a he. Whatever. Yeah, that.
Yeah, you got his
Donkey Kong? Oh, so you were a Super Nintendo person.
Donkey Kong's right here.
I love me some Sonic. I got the Sonic Mania video game. I like it a lot actually because you get all the powers that you got in 1 through 4 into this one. You have new levels, new bosses. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I want to see a live action movie about it though. I'm like, let's just keep your little hobbies to yourself. Like, just because you like a particular character and you've done a great movie doesn't mean you should just pluck shit out of nowhere. Yeah. You know what? You get that Sonic the Hedgehog. Let me get a Mario Brothers. Like, no.
I want a Super Smash Bros. Video game.
Calm down.
You know what's actually good that's like not an actual video game is Wreck-It Ralph, where it's just like a fake video game movie. Oh man, Wreck-It Ralph is dope.
He's striking out to that, ladies and gentlemen.
I just didn't like it.
Bro,
I don't even know you.
You know.
We're in some Candyland. Like, I don't know. It just seemed weird to me. I didn't like it. There's no music. There's no songs.
You know what, Derek? You
Jeez.
just need to go turbo on us and just bounce over another Brit Blitz here,
It just
okay?
didn't do it for me. Just didn't do it for me. It's funny because that's how we even started this whole thing, because we would talk about movies and I would disagree. I didn't like it. Wreck-It Ralph, Interstellar. Like, I'm like, I just didn't like it.
Arrival.
And then we would have to, like, debate why. And that's how we ended up doing this.
Let's just record ourselves just talking about crap.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Maybe people will watch it with us.
So now we're getting to it again. Wreck-It Ralph was just kind of like, and they're doing a part 2.
Yes.
Like, why?
Yes. He's gonna break the internet. It's gonna be a wonderful thing.
I'm gonna wreck it.
We don't need a part 2.
We totally do. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah.
No, I'm good on that. But yeah, I just think that we should just leave that alone. We saw, what was the Pixel? Pixel didn't do too well.
Pixel did not do good.
Like, leave these video games alone. Video game movies
Leave them alone.
just don't do well. Let's write a script. Write your own damn character.
Yeah.
We don't need these video games.
There's a lot of other.
You know what,
there's a lot of stories out there.
I
Guys.
still want to see like a Halo movie, but
yeah, no, we're never gonna get that.
yeah.
Like,
Just like we never got a Warcraft movie.
You want Microsoft to make a movie? Oh man.
I'm not saying Microsoft
You're
make a
licensing.
movie, but I'm saying like, yeah, give it to somebody that knows what they're doing and make a
I
movie
think
out
the
of it.
closest we got was the Halo Forward Unto Dawn and all that stuff.
Those
were
were
done
awesome.
very, very well. So I
Yeah.
kind of just want to leave them that way, because if they get, see, here's the bad thing about major productions. They did that with such a low budget. They get a high budget and they're like, oh, let's do all this. And
That's
it's like,
true.
no.
Yeah.
No, how about you just pay your entire team a lot more money, and then you put the same amount into the movie and make it epic, because it's just there. Like,
Yeah.
It's hard, man. People
Video
want their
game
money,
movies, man.
want their money back.
Yeah.
I put $10 million down.
Yeah.
He put $10 million down. They put $10 million down. Studio put $100 million down. They want their money back.
And they'll get
everybody
it
got
back.
That whole little.
Oh yeah.
they'll get it back.
Oh wait, what did he say? What did he say?
Let's see what we got here. Look what happened to Bioshock movie. Was all planned out and ready to go and made it, and it fell through.
Oh, well there you have
Yep.
it.
So
Bioshock. That was like game of the year too.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want that one.
Oh man.
oh man, I would totally take that one. Well, maybe, because I don't know how it's gonna work. I love Bioshock though.
Or
Big Daddy.
Portal. A Portal video game.
Oh,
That
God,
would be
that-
awesome.
Portal. I think you said that once before.
Did I?
I think you
I
have.
feel like I did.
You really want that to happen?
Jeez.
It's-
Yeah, I was
it's
thinking
funny
about it. I
'cause-
was like, oh.
Video game movies have like that. So it's like it used to be really inverted back in the day. So it's like you make a movie into a video game, the video game sucks. Now so you make a video game into a movie, and it's just like, no, stop.
Just like they made Street Fighter the movie, the video game.
Oh my gosh.
Let's not even bring that up.
I have a guilty pleasure because I actually really liked the Mario Brothers movie back in the day. Stupid.
Slap! You talk about me.
It was horribly
Talk
good.
about me.
I'm
There's
sorry,
nothing great
like,
about that.
Gluck, gluck, gluck.
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
Stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who was out
We got
there?
Carlos. What up,
Carlos, what's up? Calderos.
Hey, Los.
Welcome to the party, my friend.
Yeah, that movie, just not even bring it up. I mean, because Street Fighter, you can actually do well. Tournament style.
You know what? And that's kind of going back to what you said about the lower budget and
Yeah.
like, you know, having these fan-made like movies or YouTube shows like Street Fighter Legacy or like Mortal Kombat Legacy or whatever it is.
Did you ever watch the Tekken movie?
Oh no, I haven't.
No,
but
no.
Keep talking. I'll jump in after that.
I think I probably saw one of the Tekken movies and it was just pure garbage. Yeah, I mean, fan-made stuff is so cool. If you give somebody with that creativity a bigger budget, I would hope that it would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know.
Fan-made stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I take a look at some of that Star Wars fan-made stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, this is
Darth
great.
Maul. Dun, 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 dun.
Like, great.
I'm praying for a studio, like a brand new studio, to rise up out of all these indie things to come out. And I'm praying for a studio to come up and not hire any top dog or anyone that's been in the industry for X amount of years, and just hire all fresh
Yeah.
writers, fresh directors, fresh
Actors.
producers, actors, and just
Netflix.
cloud it out.
Netflix.
Well, no,
There you go.
sorry.
Yeah,
They're still pulling old names. Like, I
Amazon.
just
Well,
want
you know what?
100%.
WWE is doing really good with like some of these movies.
They have
too.
Yeah.
been dipping in
It's
that.
surpri-
They've been
surprisingly.
in the right pools.
Yeah.
They've been doing good.
Yeah.
I will give them credit on that.
Yeah,
They
for
have.
sure.
They did the Lowrider movie.
That Lowrider movie and then that other Magician movie.
Oh,
Slight.
Slight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slight. Yeah.
That was really good too. I'd like to see him in M Night's World too. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
actually.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's wrap this up, guys. Over 30 minutes.
Oh,
We
wow.
appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate the live people. We got 2 people up there.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
2 million over here
And-
and
2
1 million.
1 million over here.
Yeah.
All
right, guys.
Right. We appreciate you guys. And again, if we made you smile, go ahead and hit that like button. If we made you think, go ahead and comment. We want to know what you guys are thinking. And
Smiley face.
let's see. Oh, smiley faces.
From our 1,000 viewers, yeah.
And if you just like us so much, you want to see us every week, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'm your boy, DeAnthony.
Azan.
See Jack.
And we're out, baby.
Later, guys.
Peace.
For the usual,
Finish 'em.
I'm
That's
gonna
great.
boop you, Michael and Carlos. You're getting booped. Boop.